Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Methodomu, and let's get on with episode 2 of this Elden Ring gameplay. We just defeated the soldier of Godric, which is kind of like the conclusion to the tutorial. It looks like we're... Oh, here we go. We have another site of grace here. We're going to go ahead and touch it. And let's go ahead and rest here because it looks like we're pretty low on health. And I think this will be a good point to go ahead and use that golden seed. Here we go. To add a charge to our flask. Let's go ahead and do that, as well as can we allocate... Here we go. Allocating flask uses. With this menu, we can allocate the number of uses in each of our flasks. We have a set total of maximum flask uses, and we can decide on how many of those uses there are for HP replenishing or FP replenishing. Okay, cool. And so I'm going to say, just to play it safe for right now, well, let's keep it 4 and 1, right? That way we can we still have the chance to replenish our FP. And if you look on ahead, you see these imp statues. This is a place where if you find 2 stone sword keys, you could insert them into these imps or gargoyles, whatever have you, and it will remove this mist that's sort of preventing us from going down. So again, 2 stone sword keys, and we have like a skeleton here with some glowing red runes on him, and we've pillaged his remains, and a message for cooperative multiplayer comes up, and it reads, use tarnished furled finger to write a gold summon sign. Cooperative multiplayer will begin once you have been summoned by a player from another world. You will take the role of an ally, also known as a furled finger, and your objective is to defeat the area boss. The compass at the top of the screen indicates the direction of the summoner, also called the host of fingers. Okay, and we have a finger severer, as well as a tarnished furled fingers, not to mention the wizened finger that we have. So our character currently has a collection of 3 fingers. So let's see how many more we can collect. And we have a room here, just some pots, a lever for retrieving the elevator. And so we're going to go up, up, and up. And this scene's a lot cooler in Castlevania. If you haven't seen it, I do recommend. That's all I'll say about that. And we're coming up some pots over here. Nothing of interest. And we're going to go ahead and heave this door open. And it's going to reveal the wonderful, beautiful land of Limgrave. We can see the large Erd tree over in the distance. We can see a castle up there on the hill. You see a broken bridge, a large tower, another large tower, and some smaller Erd trees. And what's this? We see some light kind of converging. Oh, to create a site of grace. Let's go ahead and touch it. So when it says that light converges at sites of grace, there you have it. And guidance of grace. Grace exists to guide the tarnished and lead them along the proper path. Even now, some sites of grace retain that power. Their golden rays will guide you along your way. And we have a golden ray right here, and it's pointing us, if we follow it, to what appears to be the steeple, the top of that church. And we have a general... Oh, here we go. The map. Use your map to check your current position as well as the terrain and surrounding structures. You can update your map with new information by finding map fragments at steles, I don't know, along the road. You can also use the map to freely place beacons of light to serve as landmarks as you explore. Okay, and let's talk to this masked and hooded and cloaked and blood gentleman. So, okay.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
Okay. So we're maidenless, and we don't have any runes. Let's talk to him again.
Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me, Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, a path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave. Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward, most certainly, to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted. It's time you set off, I should think, to Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where Grace would guide you, if you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are.
Okay, so we just talked to Vari, and if you've played or never played, I do not recommend attacking him. Let's just say it's a mistake you don't want to make. He's very powerful. And, well, speaking of powerful, we have this guy over here on the horse. That's the Tree Sentinel. Very tempting to go fight him. Let's not. He's a little bit above our pay grade at the moment. Okay, so summoning pools. In each area, you may find effigies of martyrs. These effigies are summoning pools. You'll find it easy to summon other players at these locations, as co-op and hostile summoning signs created with small effigies gather at summoning pools. And we have a small golden effigy. And let's go over here and look at that, like a crucifixion, right there. Sad. And so here's our site of grace. Let's go ahead and rest here, and then we're going to sneak past the Tree Sentinel over there. And okay. And okay. And we didn't die. And how far away is he? I'm telling you, we really don't want to fight. But we will one day, when we can't get one shot. And okay, ruin fragment. Very cool. And oh, here's another one. And you can use these as like arrowheads or just throwing rocks. And he should still be over there, just kind of making sure he's not going to get the drop on us. And that first beacon of light from that side of grace took us over here. And okay, here's another side of grace that we've got. Let's go ahead and touch it. Lost grace discovered. And okay, fast travel to sites of grace. Through your map, you can instantly travel to any sites of grace that you've discovered. However, there are some dungeons and other areas where this cannot be done. Okay, noted. And we have a what appears to be a... Oh, okay, let's read this. Strengthening armaments. At a smithing table, you can spend runes and smithing stones to strengthen your armaments. Somewhere in the lands between, you may meet a blacksmith who can make your armaments even stronger. Okay, and we have a pick up an item. We found a single smithing stone, and can we use it? Strengthen armament smithing menu. With the smithing menu, you can spend runes and smithing stones to strengthen your armaments. You can strengthen your armaments up to +3 at a smithing table. somewhere in the lands between, you may meet a blacksmith who can make your armaments even stronger. So, okay, I don't think we have. Yeah, it says we need 2. We only have 1. We can't strengthen anything. Interesting llama, horse, goat that we have here. And okay, let's talk to
You're tarnished.
this man.
I can see it. And I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
Okay, Kale, tell us about yourself.
I am of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer.
Okay, okay, and what do you recommend, Kale?
You know, if you can spare the runes, you should buy yourself a crafting kit. A crafting kit allows you to make basic items on your own. Essential, really, if you intend to survive out here for any duration. The kit costs a bundle, and I admit I do take my cut. But the important thing is that you survive. Every customer counts, after all.
You know, I like Kale. Okay, let's see. And shop menu. With the shop menu, you can spend runes to purchase various items. You can also sell items for runes. Each merchant stocks a different variety of items for purchase. And so he's selling throwing daggers, a telescope, a furl calling finger remedy, which reveals co-op and hostile summoning signs, a few cracked pots, which is what you how you make like throwing projectiles with, some nomadic warriors cookbooks, as well as a missionaries cookbook, some arrows, which we're not going to buy because we can simply just buy those. We can make those ourselves. When we buy our crafting kit, which is right here, we have 601 runes. He's selling it for 300. Let's go ahead and buy it. We've got 300 runes left. Let's save them and leave.
I'm glad you took my warning to heart. You've made an excellent choice.
And item crafting. If you have a crafting kit, you can make various items from materials that you find. Select item crafting from the main menu to make items. You can learn to craft more items by finding cookbooks, and he was selling some of those as well. Containers. You will need cracked pots or other containers to craft certain items. You will not be able to make more of those items than you have containers. Container items will run out with use, but the containers themselves will remain. Okay, so let's see what we can make. Item crafting. With the item crafting menu, you can make various items from materials that you find. You can learn to craft more items by finding cookbooks. And so right now, we can make a rainbow stone. I guess this serves as a guide. We can't make any arrows yet, it looks like. Sad. So let's see, we might have to invest in some cookbooks.
What is it? Still going to purchase something?
Yes, Kali, I would like note of wondrous physic. I don't want a note. I think I want some cookbooks. Okay, Kali, I'll be back. And this side of Grace is pointing north-ish. So let's go ahead and let's venture north. And we have some goats as well as some kind of guy. He seems to be roving. Hello, little goat. And very casually, he just rolls away. Because that's how the goats do in the lands between. And this guy's sporting the sort of, what is that? Coat of Godric. And we stabbed him to, well, quite frankly, we stabbed him to death. And we're just stealing some Roa fruit. There's a guy up here. Looks like, who's this? It is a deer. And we got some thin beast bones from him. We'll use that to make some arrows later. And he went down. Wasn't much of a fight. His blind friend here didn't really see what was coming. Very sad. Very ugly too. Look at that. It's like they're zombies. I don't think who's this guy right here? We jump, we miss, we still slice and dice regardless. Dead. Looks like there's a dead guy here, some house or something. A cart fell on him. Okay. And he has some kukris, which are inventory and how do you throwing knives. Okay, equipment menu. With the equipment menu, you can equip armaments, arrows, bolts, armor, talismans, and items. You can equip up to 3 armaments, each to your left and right hands. The actions each armament performs will vary based on which hand is wielding it. Okay, good to know. So here we go. We're going to click on this, and we're going to add the kukri, which we throw it at enemies to inflict damage and build up an onset of blood loss. That sounds good to me. Okay, and there's a cave over there that I think we should probably go ahead and check out. Actually, I tell you what, we're actually going to check out that cave later because I just remembered it's at the end of that cave, and I would like to be able to spend runes before we do that. Just call it a precautionary measure. Slice, dice, and okay, he's down for the count. Let's collect some of these Roa fruits because soon we'll have enough cookbooks to kind of cook something up. That's going to be great. Let's go ahead and we got these ruin pieces, these ruin fragments. Human skull, can't pick that up. And let's go ahead and check out the view. So down south, we see that statue of what appears to be a man carrying someone else, something else. And, oh, wow. Looks like we're just under that Erd tree, but in fact, quite far. Looks like it's even either beyond or right there on that bridge. There's a lake down there, and Grace was pointing, it was north, right? I don't see any light converging, but here we go. Mushrooms! And seems to be there's a camp down here and some vicious I just picked up an earthly flower. Okay, and side of Grace over here to the north, I can see the light converging, and then it looks like after that it goes out west. Okay, and let's go ahead and get this earthly flower, and we're running, sprinting, and cutscene coming up. So I'm going to go ahead and
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
And okay, we're going to go ahead and accept her a cold.
Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
Okay, and we have the spectral steed whistle.
Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
Okay, and we have, we're no longer maidenless, we have Melina. And let's
Shall
go
I
ahead.
turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
So let's go ahead and level up, and we're in the level up menu. With the level up menu, we can spend runes to increase our attributes. With each attribute increase, our level rises by 1. As our level rises, so does the amount of runes required for the next attribute increase. And it looks like we don't have enough of anything to level up. So let's go ahead and, well, let's pass the time until morning. Maybe Melina's going to spend the night with us. Nope. At first light, she decided to bail. And okay, we'll see you later, Melina. And okay, we now have a horse. Use the spectral steed whistle to summon and ride the spectral steed. If the spectral steed dies, you can summon it again, but it will cost 1 flask of crimson tears in order to do so. You can dismount by using the whistle again or by pressing L3. Okay, let's go ahead and, okay, it's telling us pouches. This is the menu I was looking for earlier. From the pouch and main menu, you can equip 6 items to your pouches. 4 of those items can be used without opening the main menu. Okay, so we have an inventory here. Let's go ahead and go to equipment maybe. And then let's do the horse here. Actually, I don't want to put the horse there. It's triangle, isn't it? Hold down, yep. And how do I, oh, okay, map menu. With the map menu, you can check your current position and terrain and buildings in the surrounding area. You can also freely place beacons of light to serve as landmarks as you explore. Lastly, through your map, I think we've read this before. Okay, and so basically, yep, that's where we started. That's where that guy is. No, I'm sorry. This is where we started. This is where that guy is who told us that we were maidenless. This is the Church of Ella, where we met Merchant Kale. And this is the gate front, and it's telling us to go over this way. But I would like to... oh, here we go. So our pouch, let's go ahead and we're going to make this that, I believe. And... okay, cool. And now we have a horse. And look at him go. He can double jump. And we can drag our sword and smite. Let's go ahead and let's practice some of this horseback combat that we have unlocked. And we have a dead thing over here. And here we go. We have this guy who we're just slicing and dicing. Tactics are definitely confusing him, going around in circles. also proficient at hunting. There seems to be a dragonfly who we have greatly offended by killing his deer. Let's go ahead and just kind of casually smack this guy around a little bit. That dragonfly is still following us. Okay, we have some root resin and some roa fruit. Thought there was another guy over here. Ah, here we are. And boom, right in the face. It's having a hard time hitting us because we're so fast. The torrent is just on a roll. This guy, let's go ahead and smack him. Boom. Ooh, he got a lucky lick on us that time. He's down for the count. He's coming to investigate. He sets us on fire. Let's dismount. We can't take that lion down. And cool, he actually he dropped something, and we've got a Lord Sworn's bolt. One of the things that I absolutely love about riding a horseback in this game is that you see how I'm picking up these roa fruits. You can pick stuff up while you're on the horse. You don't have to get off just to do something as simple as looting. Get him. We're getting our ass kicked. Okay, there we go. And acquire materials. We got some roa fruit. Some more roa fruit. Some bird leaf flour. What's over here? Here's a skull. We're gonna go ahead and no, that's not a skull. Never mind. Ruin fragment. Just sort of looting the area. We got some gold-tinged excrement. Delicious. And let me guess, thin bones. Oh, and some budding horn. Very cool. Okay. And there's that dragonfly. Go ahead and we can attack these poison pods. Not too sure what to call them. We're losing stamina because we're breathing in that nasty poison. Probably heal because we're not doing so hot. And let's just do a run, sprint, jump, heavy attack, and he's down for the count. Don't see that dragonfly anywhere. There's a statue up here. Looks like a oh, come on, Torrent, you can make that. Got some eagles, and so this statue is like a definitely like a well, a bent over skeleton king, and we missed. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll make a stopping point next to this. Oh wait, is he carrying something? Can we get that? Guide and gatekeeper for those returning to roots. I was going to say that, you know what? This will be a great one for the next video. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. See you guys next time. I'm Athadami. Later.